Tour Junkies.
What is going on, golf addicts? DB here with the Tour Junkies. My boy Pat Perry with me. It is the 2024 Memorial Golf Betting Picks Preview Show. We're in for one today, folks. We're in for one. We're going to get into our season-long bet update. We're going to get into our favorite outrights, some top 20s, even though it's only a 70-person field. We're going to get into that. Talk about attacking this outright board here on a Monday, betting, the Memorial at Jack's Place, milkshakes, Memorial, Muirfield Village, all the goodies 1 week before the season's third major, the U.S. Open. And then at the end, we've got a special segment we're bringing back. We haven't had this in a long time, but it's always a good one, always a banger. It's Pat Reed's rap lyrics. I'm excited about that one. Pat has no idea what's coming.
Nope.
I think it should be pretty good. And we're going to talk about Bobby Mack. God, it was beautiful. Bobby is a beautiful bag of milk Scotsman. His father was a pure delight. We'll talk about that further at the top of the DFS show. But we're going to get right into this, Pat, because I mean business today. Okay.
Apparently.
I'm standing on business today. That's what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And, let's take care of the first order of business, which is thanking our friends at Bet the Number. Bet the Number continues to upgrade the product, just pushed a major update today. The modeling has gotten even better than it has been, which is tremendous. I'm excited about that. Great updates coming from the folks at Bet the Number. If you've not already joined, you need to click the link in the description. Check it out, betthenumbergolf.com. Code TJ gets you $5 off a monthly membership or $50 off an annual membership. And if you are a paying member of the Tour Junkies Premium Discord, you can DM myself or Pat. I would lean towards myself, and I will hook you up with a one-time unique code to get you an even bigger, massive discount for Bet the Number. But for all your golf data, all your stats, all your analytics, all your models, all that good stuff, whether you're doing DFS or head-to-heads or placements or outrights or whatever, Bet the Number has you covered. Go check them out, and thank you to them. I did a course preview show from Muirfield Village. Pat, I thought it was one of my more efficient course preview shows I've ever done. It was like 18 minutes. Broke down Muirfield Village. It's been renovated after the 2020 versions that we saw during COVID year. Mm-hmm. And Jack wanted to make the place tougher. I did a full breakdown of what you need to know, nothing you don't. Shared my screen over on Bet the Number, looked at the golf course, what it's told us over the last 3 years, as well as some early looks at the model, DB's model, which is available. So thank you to them and Bet the Number. Now, next piece of business is the season-long update, which I think we had very little change in last week. Both of our guys did well. You had Sam Burns. I had Corey Connors. I think Corey Connors finished 6th. Sam Burns finished 10th, I believe. I don't know what that did for the totals, but I mean, obviously, your lead was lengthened again. Okay, I'm over $8 million. I'm over $8 million in season-long earnings. That is bad for the sake of this contest. We're trying to fade golfers and earn less money on site. So again, I'm running out of real estate here, folks. This week, and next week. Actually, the next 3 weeks are huge. This is it, really. I mean, if I don't make up some serious ground in the next 3 weeks, I am legitimately going to have to figure out what concert I'm going to and get tickets. I got to go to a crappy concert.
I seriously think that you would be, we did a season-long one and done.
Yeah, I would be doing good.
You'd be in the top 10 right now.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah. Yeah. I think.
I quit putting in a one and done play for that thing like 10 weeks ago. I think I made it through the first 4 weeks and then I forgot and I just kept forgetting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd be in the top 10 because I'm in. Well, here we go. Standings. You would be. What was it? 8 million and what?
8.1 million, 8.2 almost.
Okay, you'd be in 14th.
Okay, out of how many?
14th out of 53.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. It's not going well. But let's get into it, Pat. Let's talk about our fade this week. Our outright fade at shorter than 30 to 1. opening odds. I believe it's me. I think I have the. I think I have the
you have.
box.
Yeah, you do.
I am going to fade Justin Thomas. Coming off
Okay.
T8 at the PGA. He's currently 25-1. I think he opened around 28, 25, something like that. He's not playing bad. He's not. T5 at the Heritage, hasn't really played great here since the renovation. Has only played here twice. Putting kind of got him both times. He's played here 2021, and then last year lost 10, almost 11 strokes putting between those 2 years. The putting is still bad, which I don't think you have to really putt super well to do well here, as long as you hit a lot more greens in regulation than everybody else. And his ball striking seems to be starting to come around. The around the green play has been solid, but in this very strong field, signature event, 70-something guys, there's not a lot of great options. So I'm thankful to go ahead and take JT here. JT is my fade.
Okay, that's where I wanted to go. I think that's a good one. So I'm probably going to go a little chalky here with this fade, and go with Cantlay.
See, I was wondering if you do that. I mean, because he's obviously got a tremendous history here.
He does. He's won here twice, and although one of the wins was the the
Pre-reno.
Rahm year and all that kind of stuff, where Rahm
Yeah,
really.
that's right. Was that the
But
one? Was that before the renovation or after?
I don't even. I think he won before, and then he got the
Uh,
Rahm win after, maybe.
Yeah, I know he won
I don't know.
the year after the renovation. He won, but I don't remember if that was the Rahm year or not. Yeah, that was an interesting case study, just considering his record. But he's playing like trash.
Yeah,
But
he's
is
not
this the
playing good.
week he turns it around?
It could be. It's a big week again. If I would have preferred to go JT. So
The thing is like he's this is such a total driving golf course. Like if you can hit it long and straight here, it's a major advantage. And he has done that so well here in the past, but he is not doing that right now. He
no.
he, he has not looked like typical Patrick Cantlay off the tee all year, really. So I mean, it's probably going to work out for you. JT it's probably going to work out for you. But those are the fades. That's a season-long fade. Now, Pat, it's time to stand on business.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing the kids say these days. Have you heard that yet?
Stand on business, like BIDNESS.
Well, I'm not doing any sort of slang appropriation or anything. I'm not trying to do that, but
I'm
no,
just trying to.
you could say it like that. You could.
No, that's how it's spelled. Business.
Okay, maybe I don't know. But kids say that,
Yeah.
and it's time for me to do it. And so I'm doing something that I've never done in the 4-year, I'd say 4-year history. I think it's been at least 4 years that I've been doing DB's Big Balls betting card. And listen, this is not a real serious show. Do we try hard? Yes. But we're not super serious. Okay. You don't pay for our picks. We don't sell picks. God, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. My picks have been terrible all year. I've not hit a PGA Tour outright winner, and I've hit 3 live winners. I'm up 75 units on live, so kiss my ass. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Big guy.
And by the way, there's a live event this week, Golf Club of Houston, and I'm gonna hit a winner there. So, but I was thinking to myself, you did the butterfly last year, and that really resurrected your season. I think it was this same event last year that I painted the Phoenix on myself, I think. But I just thought, God dang, I gotta do something drastic. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. And so I did something I've never done on DB's Big Balls betting card. The rules for DB's Big Balls.
Oh, you're breaking rules now. Breaking rules.
No, I'm not breaking them. I would say I am bending them. Actually, I wouldn't even say I'm doing that. This isn't even a rule. The rule has simply been that the DB's Big Balls betting card is at 20-1 or longer. That's it. That's the rule. 20-1 or longer. The problem is Scotty Scheffler's winning this damn golf tournament. So here's what's happening. We're doing a parlay. We're getting extremely irresponsible on DB's Big Balls betting card. We are spending 5 units on a parlay to win 100 units on the parlay. And this is a little ladder parlay, baby. Okay. We'll talk about these guys later, but it leads off with Scotty Scheffler outright at plus 360, which I'm ashamed. I'm not ashamed, but I'm a little ashamed that I'm doing this.
I'm embarrassed for you right
You
now.
have to parlay this with Rory to top 10 at minus 110, Connors to top 30 at minus 140, and Straka to top 40 at minus 250 to get it to 20-1 and a little bit of change on DraftKings. That is the bet. So I am riding with my boy, Prison Scoot, Scotty effing Scheffler, and it's time to stand on business, okay? Time to stand on business. I'm going Scotty. I know he's the favorite. I just think this is a perfect spot for him. It's perfect for him. And I'm not going to miss it. I refuse to. If I miss it, I will miss it because freaking Corey Connors will finish T32 and then punch myself in the dick. But Scotty's winning this golf tournament. Prison Scoot and I are standing on business, and I have to have a piece of him. I literally tried. I tried today to come up with a card of guys 20-1 or longer. And every time I did it, I just said, no, Scotty is going to win this golf tournament. So why would I continue to just piss away 5 units, 5.4 units to bet on these 6 loser dicktards to lose? Why would I continue to do that when I could just figure out a way to have Scotty involved and get it to 20-1? And then the 3 other guys I'm parlaying in there, God bless them, because I'm way more worried about those guys than I am Scotty winning this thing. I'm going teardrops on my face. We're coming out. We got the charges drop, mother effers, okay? F the pigs and all that. Screw you, Officer Gillis. Screw you, Jack Nicklaus. Scotty's coming for this ass, okay? And we're standing on business. And I'm in a pissed off mood. I haven't won a damn unit on the PGA Tour in 2024. We're halfway through the year. My last hit was Eric Van Rooyen. Eric Van Rooyen.
He's a good player.
Was Barack Obama president the last time that happened? Like, that feels forever ago. It's Scotty time. There's no one up here I want to talk about other than Scotty winning here. You need to have total driving. Guess who's best at that? Scotty Scheffler. You need to hit more greens in regulation than everybody else and have the best iron play in the field. Guess who's best at that? Scotty Scheffler. You need to have great around the green game, especially out of bunkers and around thick rough. Guess who's really freaking good at that? Scotty Scheffler. This is an elite golf course that tests every aspect of the game. It can play like a major. Scotty Scheffler. Prison Scoot. I'm done with this top end range. You can have the floor.
There's a lot to unpack here.
It's only 4:15, and I have liquor in this drink. I'm not even kidding you. I poured myself a liquor drink. I told my wife after she painted these teardrops on my face, I said, hey, I just want to let you know she's going to take the kid to basketball practice. I said, just want to let you know when you come home, I will have had a couple liquor drinks, and I'm going to finish the show because I'm pissed off. I'm wearing my bad hat. I'm bad. I got sunglasses on. I got black on. I feel like Johnny Cash and Prison Scotty all at the same time. So
there's a lot to unpack here. First off, I don't know where you got that black leather jacket you were wearing. That had to have been from your wife. There's no way you have a black leather jacket like that.
It is quite small. I will say that.
Okay.
It's actually my teenage sons.
Okay. All right. Get that out of the way first. Second off, if we used to have a troll. He may be around still, and he used to always say that DB has jumped the shark. And
I miss him.
Yeah, and you have jumped the shark, I think. If producer Tony could put a cartoon shark jumping around the screen in front of us, that's what would be happening right now. The other side of this, I get it. I get it. You wanna get on board with Scotty. There's nothing else you can do at this point because you've kind of hit rock bottom. So you go with Scotty. Now look, I'm not there yet. I haven't hit a winner in a long time since Jake Knapp, which seemed like forever ago also.
Yeah. It was.
But I'm not ready to do this Scheffler thing yet. Now look, if you want to bet them at plus 360, you want to parlay them up, that's the way to do it, I think.
Who do you think screws me out of that parlay?
Here's who I think screws you in that parlay. I think Corey Connors might screw you.
God dang it. Yeah, it is going to be him.
It's going to be Connors. I don't think Sepp is. I actually like Sepp this week.
Canadian ass. I faded him last week. He finished top 6.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right. He was the one that I felt the queasiest about.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Maybe if you're in the Discord, maybe I'll adjust it by Wednesday night, and I'll give a new one out. But I got to stand on that one. I've already hit it.
It's been on the screen.
I mean, I gave it in the Discord a little bit before the show just to let them know.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind Straka. I like that one though. And Rory, of course, the top 10. Look, I like it. I've got 2 guys that I like up here that I'm betting. I'm betting Colin Morikawa. I've seen him at 16-1. Looks like he's kind of getting shorter to 14-1, but if you can still get him at 16-1, I like it. I like the way Cal's been playing. We saw him play well at the PGA Championship. Played well at what was that? The Charles Schwab, was 4th there. Has had a 2nd place finish here. I think Morikawa is a pretty good bet this week. And then I'm going with Ludwig. Ludwig, to me, I know a lot of people, they're going to look at the miscut at the PGA, whatever. The guy's just a stud. He checks a ton of boxes. When you look off the tee, you look at his approach. You look at the various buckets on approach. You know, that approach from 175 to 250, which is in the BTM model. He's top 10 there. He's good around the green, good putter. Ludwig, to me, at 18-1 feels pretty good. I think it probably could have been even shorter had it not been for that miscut at the PGA and that potential with the injury and whatever else. People are going to still point to that with the Wells Fargo. But I'm gonna bet on Ludwig at 18-1 and Morikawa. Those are my 2 favorites up here. There's really nobody else. I mean, unless you want to just go with Rory or Scotty or Xander, I don't want to go that short. I'm still, I'm not like you. I don't want to go with any of that. I'm gonna take these guys right here in the middle here, up to 25-1, and I'm just gonna go with it. Do I have to do the rest of the show of picks because you're going with Scotty, so you don't have anybody else? Or like what is it? How is this going to go now?
I mean,
are you done?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just.
Are you done for the?
Yeah, you can actually carry it until we get to the top 20s. No, I have some thoughts with some other names down here, but I'm just telling you, officially, Scotty Scheffler's winning the Memorial. So, I mean, I do have some guys in here that I like. Let me put it this way. Thankfully, the books are giving us the winner without Scotty Scheffler markets. That's where I would go. And maybe I should build a card that's winner without Scotty. Like right now, BetMGM has one of those up right now. So maybe we do that. But
hey, AK had a good point, by the way. Well, shout out AK in the chat. Kawa did win on this course, and that was the weird COVID year where they played 2 in a row, and it was a totally different setup, which sounds crazy that you can have one course and 2 different setups, but it was a lot different between the 2 weeks. But yes, he has won on this golf course too.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on. Hopefully I can, oh crap. Did I touch
I touch myself. My name is DB. I touch myself and wear my bad stuff in black, and I'm taking Scotty Scheffler. You said I touched myself. I mean, you said something like that. So.
Songwriting with Pat is always the best. All right, let's move it right along to the next range. God, listen, I want to thank our friends at SoBet. Okay, if it weren't for SoBet, I would be down bad. Thankfully, they have so many handicappers, 60 plus now handicappers, handicapping every sport out there, and I can just tail them blindly to make up for my lost outright PGA Tour units. And then I give back to the SoBet community by putting my live outright betting card on SoBet and other bets exclusively on SoBet. So check them out. Link in the description. They've been a longtime supporter of the podcast for a couple years now, and we appreciate them. If you appreciate us, then help us show some love to SoBet. Give it a shot. If you click the link in the description, the code TJ should pre-fill. You get your first month free or not free. You get first month for $1 and then $9.95 every month after that, only 33 cents a day. Unbelievable. So check out SoBet. Get your sports handicapping from those folks at SoBet who know what they're doing with full transparency. Okay. All right. Next range, Pat. There are a handful of names in here I like, and I'm, you know what, I am going to go ahead and do this. I'm like, I'll let you talk about them. You go first, and then I will follow up with names in this range that you can hit without Scotty Scheffler, the winner without Scotty Scheffler market.
Okay.
So, because Scotty Scheffler's winning, so
yeah.
I could actually hit the Scotty Scheffler parlay and hit this. God, what if I did that? I should have added that to the card. I could pick one winner from here without Scotty Scheffler and win I could win like 1 million units in 1 week. That'd be easy.
All right, I got 4 or 5 names in here that I really like. This is a good zone for me. So I'll start up top with 2 guys. I like Hideki at 35 to 1, and I like Max Homa also at 35 to 1.
What? You like Max Homa?
Why can't I like Max Homa?
You never like Max Homa. You mean Max Homa, who you told me was had a worse career than Patrick?
I liked him a couple weeks ago. He was on my card, wasn't he?
I don't know. I don't know. You like Max Homa?
I do like Homa. First off, I mean, he's had a pretty solid year. Top 10 at the Wells Fargo. Now, the PGA wasn't great, T35, missed a cut at the Schwab, whatever. That was a bad week. But he's had 2 straight top 10s here in 2021 and 2022. Both actually T6 and T5. I like Homa a lot on this golf course. Now, he's kind of in the middle of the pack of a lot of the stat categories, but I just feel like you get Max on a tough course, tough conditions, good field, always seems to come to play. I like Homa. I like Hideki too. Hideki, we know this is a ball striker's course for sure. I like Hideki there. You look at his approach play. Just all around. He really needs to get that putter going. I feel like he's won this golf tournament before. Has he won here? Didn't he win this golf tournament? I'm only looking at the last 5 years, but look, playing well. I mean, he had a stretch.
He won in 2014.
Okay, so he's won.
I like Hideki, actually.
Yeah.
Hideki was on, and you said you got him at 35?
I am looking on BTN now. He could be a little bit longer on somewhere else.
On MGM, winner without Scotty. So take Scotty out. He's 33. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like Hideki. I'm with you. I mean, his odds gonna stay. He's not gonna really steam, I don't think, because he burned some folks with a last minute withdrawal, a couple weeks ago or whatever it was. It's always a flight risk, is what it is. You gotta know it. You gotta accept it. He's an injury risk when you play Hideki. But outright 33 to 1 in the market without Scotty on MGM. I like it. You get the ball striking, you get the total driving, and you get the short game. Short game is going to matter. So I'm with you there. Do not agree on Homa. Who are your other 2 you like here?
2 more. Well, I have like a sort of, but I'm not that convicted about it. The sort of like is Tony Finau, 55 to 1. The one I want to really bet though this week that I just have, like, I feel like we're getting there. He's had a tough go of it, and it's trending, and that is Tom Kim at 60 to 1. I think Tom Kim, now, he may not win this week, but but the trends are there. You look at, I mean, last week was crazy. I mean, his strokes gained total was ridiculous. I mean, across the board, he played extremely well with the T4. But it's, if you notice, like the last few weeks, I mean, he had like a run off the tee that was not very good, but he's got that back. He's hitting his driver well again. The irons were fantastic last week. He gained over 4.5 strokes on the field. The putter was good around the green. Everything was good for him last week. I'm going to go with good Tom Kim. I think we've got good Tom Kim coming back, and 60-1. I'll gladly get a little piece of that.
Good Tom Kim. Tom Kim was one I had written down in this range, but I don't think he makes the cut for me. I think it's close.
I have one more.
Okay, go ahead.
Before you start talking.
Okay.
The other one was Straka at 65-1, which I know you have in your top 40. I don't know if he can win, though. That's the only thing. But
I think he can.
Yeah, but dude, I do like Straka.
If I'm seeing this right, and I'm using one of these like odds shopping things, there is a major gap. Now we're recording this on.
Oh, I see that.
We're live on Monday at 4:00. There's a major gap in some of these guys. There's a book that's lagging on a few of these names. Straka is one of them. I show Straka at 80-1.
Yeah, he's on PointsBet
or Fanatics or whatever it is now. That's insane. Like, I like that a lot. Straka at 80-1. Now, without the Scotty Scheffler market on MGM, he's 50. I mean, and most books have Straka around that number, that 50 to 60 range or whatever. God, I there's a couple names in here that I embarrassingly like. I'll start with the one I'm not embarrassed about. I'm not ashamed of. And again, I'm going BetMGM winner without Scotty Scheffler. I'm going Siwoo, man. Like,
yeah, he shows up for sure here.
Yeah, I mean, he loves him some Memorial. The dude has 4 top 20s in his last 4 starts here. Since the renovation, he's gone 4th, 13th, and 9th. And he's playing great. Now, he's doing typical Siwoo putting things. I did the first look show this morning in the Discord, and we were looking at how he was putting coming in. It's hard to be putting as bad as he is right now coming in. His previous 3 events, he's lost nearly 12 to 13 strokes putting in the 10 rounds because he missed the cut of the PGA, Charles Schwab, PGA, and Wells Fargo. He's lost, like I said, 12 shots putting. That's a lot. But he typically, I mean, he's not come into this tournament the last few years like putting great. He just doesn't do that. But then he spikes at certain spots. And this seems to be a place where he doesn't have a problem. In fact, of the 7 times he's played this tournament, well, let's go 6 because he withdrew one time. Of the 6 full times he's played the tournament, and he's made every cut. So 24 rounds, he's only lost strokes putting just last year, and he lost almost a full shot. Like his putting elevates here for whatever reason. Could be small greens. He hits a lot of greens in regulation. He's good around the green, so he doesn't have a lot of this lag putting stuff. But Siwoo's playing great, and we know he's not afraid of winning. So I think Siwoo at 40-1 without Scotty Scheffler is my favorite play in this range. Now, the 2 names that I might get made fun of here, but again, I'm winner without Scotty Scheffler here. This is what DB's doing this week. Okay, so these guys, you know what's going to happen, because we haven't talked about it because he's in this range. You know what's going to happen? Corey Connors is going to win to F up the parlay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what will happen.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And Scotty will finish second.
Mm-hmm.
And I will drive to Pinehurst next week, and I will Tanya Harding Corey Connors' legs at a practice round just to make sure he's. I don't.
You heard it here first. Pinehurst finest.
Yeah, and then I'll earn my jail time like Prison Scoot. Okay, 2 names here that I'm a little embarrassed of, but it is. I mean, dude, I never bet this guy. Now, I see him as long as 45-1 on FanDuel right now. Without Scotty Scheffler on MGM, he's 30, which feels really dirty. But I like Russell Henley.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Doesn't it feel just kind of I don't know. Like he's just so bland, and it just feels kind of wrong. What was it we had the other week on the show? What's something that's wrong and right or whatever? What was it we asked people to tell us?
Oh, what's wrong but feels so right?
Was that what it was?
We talked about skinny dipping for 15 minutes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Spoiler though. Spoiler. Henley is one of my top 20 locks. So
really,
yeah.
I mean, the question is, can he win or can he finish runner up to Scotty Scheffler?
I think he can for
that's
sure.
Tough.
Yeah,
but I do like him. Same question could be asked of our friend Tommy Ladd.
Yeah, feels weird and right. Weird and right.
That's what it is. So Tommy Ladd at 33-1 on MGM without Scotty Scheffler. I said it this morning in the Discord. It does feel like Fleetwood. It feels like Fleetwood's first win is just going to be kind of a big one. It's going to be a little Wyndham Clark-esque. We've all been waiting on it. But the dude checks plenty of boxes. He checks plenty of boxes. He's got the total package game. He's hitting 67% of his fairways last 24 rounds. He hits it long enough. Iron play is, he's had some down weeks, but it's been solid lately. Was really good at the RBC, and around the green game has been exceptional lately. The only thing is, I don't know why he's not played here very much. He hasn't played here since 2017, which is curious to me. This just feels like a perfect spot for him.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm starting to think of Fleetwood as like the gif of the kid that's just like hurling money out the window. That's what I'm starting to feel like with Tommy.
Which is why it's going to be great when he finishes.
I know
Scheffler.
Yeah,
because you'll still get it, even though he won't. You'll get it. You'll get that paper. About that paper. So so my three favorites in here: Siwoo. Siwoo's for sure. And then oddly enough, Henley and Tommy, and actually Decky. I'll agree with you on Decky. So for me, I would put it. I like Siwoo the most. I like Decky after that, then Henley, then Fleetwood.
Okay.
And we have agreement on Siwoo and Decky and Henley. It sounds like.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Finau. We'll talk about Finau. Finau's interesting.
Oh.
You good?
Yeah. I thought I messed with something on my computer and changed something. It makes you nervous when I do. I thought I clicked the X I wasn't supposed to click.
You clicked a porn bot account or something. Now you're gonna get hit.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next range. Get to some bombs out here. I want to thank our friends at Swannies for hooking us up. Pat's got that sweet Swannies polo on right now. TJ 25 for 25% off. In the hat. Pat, you got to unbutton that next button to flash the little bit of pattern they give you there. That's what I like right there. I like how they do that. Yeah, you get a little bit of a pattern.
Oh my God.
Yeah, look at that. See, the ladies kind of like a little pop of that. Mm-hmm. Whatever little pop of that is. It's a little. Swannies TJ 25 or 25% off your entire order. They got some new drops for the spring and summer already hitting. They got it for the men's, the women's, and the children's. You can get on there and get it. Swannies.co, link in the description. Thank you to them. All right, let's move on. Any bombs here? I'm assuming we're talking about Sepp Straka, we've already mentioned, who we can find at 80-1 on one place.
Yeah.
And what did I say? What did I say he was? 50? 50 on MGM without Scotty Scheffler. Who else do you like in here to win the golf tournament?
I mean, look, DB, are we going to start believing in Mackenzie Hughes a little bit?
No.
110-1, Mackenzie Hughes.
Let's see what he is without Scotty. He's 80 to 1 without Scotty.
I mean, 2 top 10s in his last 3 starts. Almost won earlier this year.
Maybe I could get down with it. Like, I mean, he's all these Canadians, man. They're dying to play for their home country in the in the President's Cup thing, and they got the Olympics thing. They're very. Adam Hadwin's exited stage left. Nick Taylor, who won earlier in the year, I guess he's probably doing pretty good, but he sucks right now. So like, there's kind of blood in the water for those Canadians who are on the fringes, like Mackenzie Hughes needs to do something. But I mean, just dude, figure out how to hit a damn iron shot, can we? Can we hit an iron shot?
Yeah. There's not a lot of people in here that I'm a big fan of. Until you get to like super long shots. I just don't really have anybody. I think you
Straka,
could make
right? We agree on Straka.
Yeah, but I'm showing him a lot shorter than you are. But if he fits in here, then I'll take him.
On FanDuel right now, it says he's 80 to 1 on this website I'm looking at.
Okay.
And 80 is long for
Yeah.
Straka to me. Because I think Straka can win. Like, Sepp loves him a tough golf course, good total driver. Irons have been money. I think Sepp's a really, really nice thought here.
Yeah.
And 50 to 1 without Scotty Scheffler. I think there are 2 other guys in here, and okay. I took like 2 weeks off of Shane Lowry. I just took 2 weeks off, but I think I might. I either need somebody to help. I need somebody to help me. Like, I might want to get back in.
Is he that long?
Well, without Scotty, he's 45. With Scotty, he's 80 on FanDuel. Like, 80's long in a limited field like this, short field like this, tough conditions tournament, major type test. Gotta hit your irons well, gotta scramble well. Like, that's what Shane does. You don't have to make all the putts. I like him on tough courses where the winning score might not hit 10 under.
Yeah, no, I could see that. I don't really have anybody else except for the super bombs.
I got one more. I think coming off a runner-up at Colonial and playing nicely, short game seems to be trending in the right direction as well. Not really done much here in recent years, a couple top 30s, top 40s, but at kind of the same number as Lowry, I think. He's 75 to 1 on FanDuel, and he is that's with Scotty in the market, and he is where is he? He's 40 to 1 without Scheffler on MGM, Keegan Bradley.
Okay.
So Straka is number 1 for me. Then I go Shane Lowry. Then I go Keegs here.
Okay.
I mean, outside of that, like, I don't trust anybody to win to beat Scotty or Rory or Xander or whoever. But those guys could do it. I think those guys could. But I prefer it in the without Scotty market.
I'll stick with Hughes. Yeah.
Okay. Bombs over 125 to 1. Anybody tickle you here?
I got 2.
Okay.
One is just, it's a little bit of a love affair, but that's okay. But I do like Lee Hodges at 200 to 1.
There's no way Lee Hodges is winning this field in this tournament.
Hodges has won a golf tournament. And
no, he has, but he won like the 3M. I see people talking about him. Fine, like top 10 DFS play, whatever. There's zero chance Lee Hodges is winning against this field at Muirfield Village.
Well, there's also like probably zero chance that most of these players are going to win.
Yeah, but I mean,
but we're trying to pick some guys that we like, and Lee Hodges is one that I like. He's definitely trending. Has a T12 here last year, so I think Hodges is definitely worth a play, and I think Jake Knapp is worth a play.
Whoa.
I mean, Jake Knapp is all over the place with, like, if the driver's not there, he's not winning. But if he's hitting the driver well, we know he hits his irons well. I think Jake Knapp can win this golf tournament.
I did not see that coming.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that one either. I got one. He's 200 to 1 on FanDuel by himself. He's 125 to 1 on MGM without Scotty Scheffler, and it's kind of that. My preferred Canadian right now is Taylor Pendrith. Similar the Mackenzie Hughes thing. That he's vying for a spot, man. He wants Olympics. He wants President's Cup. He wants all of it to be, Canada. He wants to just be Canada'd out. So I'm going Pendrith. Like, irons great last week. Putters stayed hot. Decent short game. Good total driver of the ball. Needs to pick up on the accuracy a little bit, but as long as he hits fairways here, I think he'll be okay. He's hot right now. I think that's a big number for T Pendrith.
Okay.
All right, let's talk top 20 6-pack and of locks and bombs for the Memorial. And then we will move on to our final segment of the evening. Pat reads rap lyrics. I'm excited about that. All right, so you said one of your locks was Russell Henley at plus 120. Is that what you got?
140.
140. Oh, it's gotten longer. I looked at him earlier today. It was one. Let me double check my guys. Or maybe I didn't do the shopping. I'm gonna go with my first lock being at plus 150. By the way, our locks last week sucked balls. I'm going Siwoo plus 150.
Okay. I like it. My first one, which would have been before Henley, was going to be Decky at plus 105.
Yeah, I mean, the fact I like that. I believe this much in Straka. I'm going plus 175, top 20 sub Straka.
Okay.
So the locks are Decky, Henley, Siwoo, and Sepp Straka. Give me one bomb at 3-1 or longer in this 70-man field, top 20. Who do we like?
I'm doubling down. I'm seeing the hate in the chat. Doubling down on Lee Hodges plus 360, top 20. Market.
Hodges, you said?
Yep.
I mean, I could go
plus
Pendrith,
360.
but there's a guy. Today's the longest day in golf, Pat. You got the Monday the Monday
paying attention.
U.S. Open stuff going on. People are playing in that. I'm looking at a guy who's 4-1 playing in that right now and leading his spot, which I think is interesting. But I think I'm going to go with a guy who we have seen really show up at some big time events on hard golf courses and good total driver of the ball at 3-1 on the money. I'm going Austin Eckroat. Top 20 at the PGA, top 20 at the RBC Heritage Major in an elevated event. Obviously won the Cognizant at the former Honda, which is supposed to be a tough course, PGA National. He won at 17 under. I like Eckroat. I think he's kind of turning into a kind of a big dick event player.
I like Eckroat. Okay.
All right. Well, listen, I mean, the explicit notification, it was already on the show because I came in prison scoot. I've been doing some hard time. But if you were not already prepared for that, you need to get prepared for it now, as Pat is going to read rap lyrics for us. Producer Tony, tell us. Look at that. I mean, that's just beautiful. Look at that graphic. Producer Tony, hit us with what's happening here.
All right, yeah, this is going to be my first experience with this, so I'm very, very excited to hear Pat you read some rap lyrics. I wanted to ask you first, because this is something that's been kind of all over the internet the past, I don't know, month or so. Do you have any idea who Drake and Kendrick Lamar are?
Yes. I know who Drake is. I don't know about this Kendrick Lamar fella too much.
Okay, so do you know about their beef? Have you heard about the
no
beef that they had?
There's a woman. It's Kim Kardashian.
you nailed no.
Oh wait, no, that's 50 Cent. No, not 50 Cent.
Keep going.
What's that other guy?
We got time. We got time.
He's got like a what's his name?
Rev Run or something, or
No.
Gladys Knight and the Pips.
Marvin Gaye,
Hmm.
Now I gotta Google it.
Kanye West.
Kanye. That's right. Okay.
I couldn't take it any longer.
What did you just send me, DV?
Just hang on.
Okay.
I figured you'd have zero idea with that, Pat. So I pivoted here a little bit, DV, from what I told you, but I want to throw this at you. Are these nicknames for Drake or Kendrick Lamar, or is it a phrase in Urban Dictionary? So I'm going to throw 3 at you here.
Nickname or a phrase, and I just say one or the other.
Nickname or a phrase. And then if it is a nickname, I want you to guess whose nickname it is.
Okay.
All right. First one I got up. K. Dot.
Nickname.
That is a nickname. Correct. Who you got?
Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, good. All right. I've started you off with an easy one, warming you up a little bit.
Yeah.
A little fastball down the middle there, right in the slot.
Okay. All right. Next one. Ego birth.
Phrase.
That is a phrase. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ego birth is usually when a white guy takes psychedelics and then proceeds to become more of an insufferable person than they were before.
Okay. All right.
All right. Last one I got for you. The Sixth God.
That's got to be a nickname.
That is a nickname. That is a nickname. Oh, Pat, you aced that. I think that was a little easier than
that's
I
got to be a nickname.
I gave you credit for.
Who's the nickname for?
Drake.
That is Drake.
Yeah.
What if Pat's just secretly like a rap head? Like he knows all of this.
No,
he just
I don't.
Puts off.
I know Drake did an interview with that girl who was, you know, I'm talking about the girl who's like deadpan the whole I think Drake did an interview with her in
Suzanne
a bed.
Summers.
Bobby, what's her
Bobby
face?
Palmer or whatever.
Who?
Wait, no. Actually, scratch that. I think that's somebody I work with. Edit that out.
Bobby Dot Farmer or whatever. That's
Farmer. Did I say farmer?
I don't know what you said, but I don't know why that made me laugh so hard, but that's funny. Somebody you work with at the bank interviewed Drake. Oh God, what's her name? Bobby something, right?
Just go with Bobby.
All right. Pat, open up the link I sent you. And Tony, you say that secretly you believe that Pat could be some rap guy. Like, you've never watched one of these apparently, because
here it is.
Pat is going to try to do this in some sort of flow that he thinks that this could possibly go in, and it will be the furthest thing from the actual flow that there is no chance he's ever. Now, this is one of my this is a classic. Okay, we normally do classics on the Pat Reads Rap Lyrics stuff. We don't do any of that nuke shit where they just mumble and say nothing. Like this is a bop. It has been edited, so to shorten it up a little bit. But Pat, if you will just go ahead and hit that from the top,
okay,
and give it your best shot. Bring some energy.
Let me see what I can do. Let me
see how you think this song would flow. This is Pat Reads Rap Lyrics.
I mean, I don't even know. I've got to get in them. Shawty 98s, 45 paper plates, 10th the whole thing, big money heavyweight, 100 stacks, spend 50 on a caddy, 25 on the pinky, bought a pound of blow and bounce back, in parentheses, bounce back, matching grills.
Wait a minute, no, you cannot say in parentheses. You cannot say in parentheses. Don't even worry about them. Don't worry about them. I'll do the in parentheses part.
Okay, so I just leave that alone.
Tony, do you remember when I told you today that it has to be carefully edited because he's Ron Burgundy and will read anything that's on the prompter? He literally read in parentheses.
Bounce back.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave those to y'all.
Pick it up from there.
Matching grills, big houses on the hills, got them hoes in the kitchen, all cooking, paying bills.
Paying bills.
Start to holler dollar after dollar.
Yeah.
Flipping chickens, getting tickets. Want the money and the power.
Money and the power.
Born stunting uptown hunter.
Yep.
Third Ward G, been about money.
Been about money.
Ice chunky Birdman, red monkeys. White tees on them chromed out 1100s. You know we shine every summer.
Shine.
We grind every summer, and this is how we spend money.
How we spend money.
You send them Bentleys and them lambs, them ounces and them grams. Bitch. Wait. Bish. Bish, we was born hustling. Vroom on the Yamaha chromed out 1100. What am I doing? What I'm doing? What I'm doing? That parentheses getting money. What they doing?
Hating on us.
But they never cross.
Cash money still the company, Aunt.
Bish, I'm the boss. And I be stunting like my daddy, stunting like my daddy, stunting like my daddy. I be stunting like my daddy. I'm the young stunner, stunting like my daddy, stunting like my daddy. I be stunting like my daddy. Yeah, when I was 16, I bought my first Mercedes Benz. I must have fucked 1,000 bitches and wait, sorry.
You did this last time. You would read a line and then you would be like, whoa, whoa.
I must have effed 1,000 bitches and her girlfriends. What you know about putting bricks in the spare, man? I can stuff the coop like a mother effing caravan. I'm in my zone. My form is so rare. Man, if there's a throne, you looking at the chair, man. How you want it? Show me my opponent. Show me my opponent. I'm still balling. A bullet get me. And I never been a P word because my hood, I'll never let me. Mate, wait. My hood'll never let me. Yeah. A made G got made G's with me. I'm a motorcycle boy, so I'm about to park the Bentley. And I be stunting like my daddy, stunting like my daddy, stunting like my daddy. I be stunting like my daddy. I'm the young stunner, stunting like my daddy, stunting like my daddy. I be stunting like my daddy.
Oh.
Wow.
Now, Pat, do you have any? What's the name of the song?
Stunting like my daddy.
Do you know who sings it?
Kendrick Lamar.
No.
I don't know who sings this song.
This would be a classic, an early classic from Don't You, Lil Wayne, one of my favorites.
Oh, Lil Wayne. Okay. Well, then
That's a
it
Lil
sounds
Wayne.
totally different than what I did.
Yeah. I would encourage anyone to go back and now listen to the actual song and listen to it in comparison to what Pat just did. God, there's a couple. I can't wait to go back and watch that. There's a couple parts where Pat got really high with the voice, and I love it. It's so good. That's one of my favorites. I wish we could do it every week, but it would get old.
It would.
Good job,
Man.
Pat. Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody. Thank you to Scotty Scheffler for winning the memorial. I just need Rory and Corey Connors and Sepp Straka to do their part. That's all I ask. Just do your part, boys. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to do it all. Just do your part. Let me and Prison Scoot finally get this. Let us get this back, okay? Let us get this back. If not, then it's going to be a tough week for your boy. All right? But let's make it a great week and bend over your bookie. See ya. Out.